The first understanding is to recognize that our belief system controls our life, and if we can control our belief system, then we can control every aspect of our life. That's number one, that's very important. Number two is that well, I'll go back to number one because it's still part of the belief system. We have to recognize that our lives are really coming from the subconscious mind, not from our creative conscious mind. So to engage that belief system, it says you really have to change the subconscious mind. But the next parts are also important, and that is this, that before we get to reach this full level of consciousness, instead of waiting until the level of consciousness, we should start practicing better habits and recognizing that we have to take care of this biology. The biology responds to how we use it. As I said, the body is like a vehicle. If you are very hard on your vehicle, you step on the brakes, you step on the gas, you make the car jump and do all this stuff, it will ruin the car. If you are rough on your biology and don't take care of it, you will destroy the body just like you would destroy a car, okay? And then maybe perhaps the most important thing is to recognize love. And why I say that is, if you actually look at the subconscious of most people, they don't even love themselves from the programming, from the way we grew up and the way we were blamed for things and yelled at for things and people criticize us. In that developmental period, we started to lose a love for ourselves because we found ourselves being guilty or being ashamed of things because of these people telling us. When you lose your love, you lose the most powerful nutrient of human life. Love is more powerful than food. People can live on love. And the idea is, if we can learn to love ourselves, then we'll learn to love everyone else as well. And to me, I think this, if I would start there, because if you could learn to love yourself, then you would learn to take care of yourself. And if we learn to love ourselves and we learn to love everybody else and we learn to love Mother Earth, then this planet will turn into the Garden of Eden. It was the Garden of Eden until we lost the love. And yet, all it takes is almost instantaneously, if we all fell in love again, we'll be healthy. And if you doubt that, let me just add one last thing. Go back to a time when you fell head over heels in love with somebody. You were so in love. And I say, when you fell in love at that moment, which I call the honeymoon, I say, when you were in the honeymoon, were you healthy? And almost everybody say, oh, I was the healthiest I ever was. I say, did you have energy? I said, I had so much energy when I was in love, I could do anything. I say, when you were in love, you couldn't wait for the next day, could you? Because it was like heaven. Every day you were living in that love. And I want to tell people, that was not an accident. That was a creation. We created that. And if you understand how you created that love, then there's no reason why you can't have that love every day of your life, maybe for 140 years.